This is Harry Davis from Mirror Fighting, joined by Ben Whittaker, just after the press conference for Chris Billam-Smith against Richard Riakporhe too. You're on the card, Ben, against Beetlejuice, as you call it on Instagram.
I like you now for that.
Good to be back against an opponent you were already given a little bit of stick to.
Yeah, it was good. Like I said, he builds the fight. He's got his opportunity, and it's had to show why not to do that now. So I'm excited.
Maybe Beetlejuice would be a better opponent.
No, man, right? My comments on my Instagram was like, oh, Beetlejuice in the third round. So I thought, maybe I shouldn't have put this. You know what I mean? But it was funny,
Do you like to sort of have a, because obviously you're probably tired of the comments now about, oh, he's showing off for the ring, disrespectful,
yeah.
But I guess it does give a bit more attention to the fight because he sort of said that before and now he's got his wish and he gets to, prove it.
Exactly, you got to back it up. At the end of the day, I am in a position where this is going to happen, but like I said on the stage, you don't want to, I've accepted, he's 12-0, but you don't want to keep letting this happen because there'll be 30 people queuing up, so that's why I got to make an example for people to be a bit like, oh, I don't know about this fight, and that's what I got to do.
I remember when you fought on the Aziz Baratzi undercard, the next week or even month or so, it was on Twitter everywhere you go, it's like, bro, it's too disrespectful with it, clowning around, but like that went mad viral. Then obviously the Willens one, like how do you sort of top the Aziz thing, right? Because that was the sort of breakout moment. You were everywhere after that. Is it hard to get those moments?
100%, because my last performance, I did everything right, really. I dropped him, won the fight, but people said, oh, it wasn't like his last fight. You know what I mean? It's going to be very hard to top that. I was, of course, Instagram and followers don't matter, but if you're looking in that sense, I started with 200k followers. I'm on 1.7 million now just from that fight. Even now, another new boxing page. Real. It's like, man, I ain't never gonna live this fight down. So it might be hard to top it. I say the only time I'll get to top it is when I've got a world title.
What did you make of that? Because it was everywhere. Like people who didn't know you just from a viral Twitter video that like it's not even like a boxing account posting it. It's just like and people would find your name and the replies, and all of a sudden, like you say, you 6 times your followers now. It's something like that. It's all quite ironic after 10 years of work. That's the sort of thing that breaks you out.
Exactly, because you see it many times. So many boxers just want that time to just break. And for me, it happened, and it was amazing, really, connecting with people you'd never think, all just because I'm having fun. But at the end of the day, that can easily get stopped if I don't win. So for me, I just got to keep working and keep winning.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I remember overhearing you saying when you fought on that Aziz undercard, the guy that you fought, he almost walked out to like Gladiator, like 300 music, like it was like it was a sacrificial lamb or something like that.
I don't know where you got to know this info, but that's I was thinking, this is some sacrifice music, man. You know what I mean? He's weighing in. I said, nah, he ain't serious. But I looked into him. He fought Zach Parker, he fought Dan Aziz, and a couple of other prospects, and gave him a hard fight. And Ben pulled me to the side and said, you need to take this one serious. He's a tough guy. I went, yeah. And I went out with that mindset, just I'm just going to do my thing. And when I do my thing like that, I'm untouchable, really.
So you're a fan of his walkout music, or?
No, what I'm one of them. It's not that serious. So even like now, I'm sparring Leon Willens next week. This guy here, we talk on Instagram. He's got loads of followers from it. He loves it. He even asked for a rematch. I said, I don't know about a rematch. But he's boosted his following as well. So at the end of the day, boxing's just a business, and we can still stay in touch.
Obviously, you can do it all in the ring. We all know that. But how much of it is about the show too? Because it's arguably more important, right? Like they remember you for that, and the walkouts and the outfit and the whole persona. Is that something that just comes naturally? It's like it's not you trying to be someone else. It is you, and you get to show that, right?
Yeah, I just think it's me, if I'm honest. If you see me on the stage, I look like the star. Do you know what I mean? Since a young kid, I've always wanted to be that star. My mum said it will happen, and I've just manifested it, if I'm honest. When I was amateur, I used to like wear a sock a certain way to try and stand out, because you couldn't have custom kit. It was always just red or blue. Where now I'm a pro, I'm living the dream where it's like, for me, it's fight night. It's a custom player, that's what it is, and you just get to live your game. So for me, your career goes like that, so just live it while you can.
I always think it's good if fighters could sort of draw in 2 audiences, whether that be like a sport or something else entirely. Yours arguably is anime, right? Because there's anime fans are like mad nowadays, and then as soon as they see a boxer who is notoriously not associated with anime because it's cartoons, they go like crazy. Have you found fans from that too, just because of maybe the tattoos and stuff you posted?
100%. That just starts conversations out of nowhere. Oh my god, you part of the White Beard crew, and little things like that. And it's good because he's bringing in a different crowd. Most of these people that are messaging me saying, I don't even watch boxing, I just watch it because of you. And when you get things like that, it's an honour because you're bringing more eyes to the sport, and that's what the sport needs.
It is weird that is because anime's like gone mad in the last couple of years, but it's not. It's something that you've obviously just interested in a while, but again, use it to your advantage and draws in fans that, like you say, probably didn't even watch boxing.
Yeah, exactly.
But watch it 'cause of you.
I'm just being me, if I'm honest. My cousin who's with me now, we always used to talk about it back in the day. Always used to talk about it. My dad talks about it. It's just one of those things. So when I actually started getting them tattooed on me, I was like, oh, people might think this is kiddie, man. I was like, oh, I don't care, I like it. And it's worked, you know what I mean? Most people talk about my back tattoo more than the fight, so...
What's the favourite one you got? I know you got a good one on your arm.
Yeah, I say probably the one on my top shoulders, Hajime no Ippo, boxing anime. People love that one, or the back tattoo. That one just gets the most, you know what I mean? Or maybe my neck ones, they're a bit discreet, but the more of my religion, you know, I'm Christian, so it's my Psalms, special Psalms, and Son of God there, so I like that one as well.
Like or hate you, they're gonna watch, and someone you just talked about before off camera was Floyd, and the guys Floyd gave you, and it's very similar because everyone just watched him to see him lose, which never happened. But what sort of advice did he give you? I think he's talking about medals and how they're pointless, and what sort of did he say to you?
Yeah, I was doing a little interview, and someone asked about the Olympics, about the medal, and what does it mean. I said, yeah, it means a lot, but you know, we're pro now. And when I met Mayweather, he actually said, you know, medals just collect dust. He got a bronze medal, and he's kind of right because mine's just sitting on the side now. It opened up doors. I'm very grateful to have that opportunity, but we're onto the pro game now. You see it many times. Olympians do well and don't become good pros. So for me, I just want to not break that curse because it has been broken, but keep that tradition where we can show that we are good pros as well.
I remember there's a good video of Mike Tyson chucking his belts on the table saying they're meaningless. Do you maybe look at them in a different way as medals? Because at the end of the day, obviously, they're just things, they don't define you, but everyone's like, I want to be a world champion. Do you not maybe think, actually, maybe a belt isn't really going to define my career?
Maybe when you got that many as Mike Tyson, you can start saying they don't mean nothing, but for me, that's what we're in the sport for. But Ryan Garcia said it as well. He goes, belts kind of mean nothing, and look at his profile, look at his wins. So for me, sometimes your wins, the performances you put on can top a belt. But I think if you're not in the sport to be a world champion, you're in the wrong sport.
We got a big fight coming up in literally a couple of weeks with Fury and Usyk. I know you said maybe cruiserweight is an option, not now, but maybe in the future. Usyk's moving up from cruiserweight. Do you feel like that's a one-sided fight with Fury Usyk, or could it go either way?
Yeah, it could go either way because Usyk's great boxer, fast on his feet, beat everybody at heavyweight and cruiserweight. But Fury just always finds a way. He's massive, and if he does the right tactics, I think he should win. And you got to back the Brit, man.
Still want to fight Andy Clark?
We had a little laugh and joke up there. At the end of the day, it's just one of those things. Like I said, if people know me away from the sport, I'm not disrespectful. But when you're on the mic, keep saying, "Oh, disrespectful! Oh, disrespectful!" You're gonna paint that picture. So maybe fight week, that kid ran up in the press conference. I thought Andy's having it, and he had it. You know what I mean? So, but it's all good, right? We had a little laugh. I met him at the ABA finals. I was giving out medals to the kids and stuff. To the seniors, and it was good to see him. We had a little laugh and joke, shook each other's hand, and we're alright now.
I mentioned you heard that you want to retire in your mid-30s, 34 is the mark. And someone who's fighting, again, just mentioned there, at the age of 58 is Mike Tyson. Do you think why, he's had it all, obviously lost it all, but he's still Mike Tyson at the end of the day. If you were at his age, would you want your friends to say, what are you doing fighting at 58 years old?
100%. I said, what the hell are you doing? It's one of those things, though, when you're a fighter, it's probably hard to get out that cycle. That's the only thing that keeps you alive, and that's probably his way of just keeping himself in that routine. I can understand it, because when I've had breaks, I'm like, I want to fight, but he's had a great legacy. You don't want a YouTuber to do what he might do, and you know what I mean, which he might do, because he's in shape, he's been active, which is a worrying thing. But as long as he's happy and he's making money, then that's it. He didn't get forced to sign it, so he signed it for a reason.
It's a professional fight because obviously it's 2-minute rounds, 14-ounce gloves. Do you maybe think the 2 minutes favours Mike, and you might be able to get the job done? Maybe
so, because even if you just get tired, the round's done before you know it. But it's supposed to be an exhibition or whatever it is. Jake's gonna come out to make a statement. If you can bang out Tyson, no matter what age, he's gonna be buzzing. So it would be a shame to see if it does happen. But like I said, he signed up for it. He knows what he's getting in there for.
Just last one. Obviously, you're a pro, and like we said, the world title is the aim. But that scene the crossover influence, whatever you call it, is arguably where the money's at, other than like Saudi.
Yeah.
You're a pro, but we've seen guys, you know, crossover. I think Billy Joe Saunders even fought on a Jake Paul card once. Is that something that you would ever do? Because you mentioned it, you're a free agent, you know, you're managing yourself now. You could do that if you wanted to, but do you want to step into that scene maybe one day?
I think publicity-wise, it's great. You know, when KSI, I know that was boxing on Sky Sports. If I was around at that time, that would have been perfect to go on a card like that, because they was filling arenas out to the brim. You know what I mean? And I think me on the undercard, Cole Main or one before, would have been great. But you know, you never know what can happen down the line.